Thank you for helping me with the technical issues. I think new microphone is in order in the next 3 or 4 months here. It's getting old. It's done its best. Morbid Ordeal says, currently having apple cider vinegar and I don't know how to say that, L-arginine potion. Holy crap. Detoxing, but it's actually real and actually helps you. Not like the Gwyneth Paltrow goop version of detoxing. Phoenix Wright. Here we go. All right. So the old judge is asking me to recount what happened on Gourd Lake. And I'm going to try to piece this together for him because this judge is just so easily manipulatable. Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called. Yeah, the judge is he's got issues going on. Do I have a clue about who done it? No, I will always say that it's Larry, though.
Finish him.
Because Larry is sus. He's so sus. So yeah, this is the game of Clue. I'm putting Larry with the pistol at Gourd Lake. He shot all the times. He probably shot the Loch Ness Monster too. Oh my god. Caretaker, right? This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. He morphed into him like a homunculus or a T-1000. Very unfortunate. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. And Edgeworth, our star lawyer, never noticed. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? That would be the boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anybody? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. He needed a witness. He needed the first one to activate Lotta's camera. Right? I don't know exactly why, but he needed to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? See, I'm telling you, he's struggling. I don't know how he got his job at this court. The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Ms. Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then he waits a bit and fires a third time. Then the murderer jumps from the boat himself. Yo, is this caretaker like a champion swimmer? Because that's quite a ways to swim. Lake swimming can be kind of intimidating because you'll look and you go, it's not that far out. Or you'll be sitting on the inner tube and you fall asleep and you start to float out and you're like, it's not that far. Then you have to swim back and you realize that the angle of the lake can be a little bit deceiving. Leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Okay, judge is having a big think here. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. Can you hear the synapses touching and firing? It's amazing. Good job, Judge. You're so smart. Oh my God. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Oh, wait, I think the mic cut out. That's why he shot twice to draw attention from the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. It was Larry. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Bring out this old man. I won't have it anymore. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Ah, there's our boy. We'll prove you right, Edgeworth. We'll prove your innocence by framing Larry. It's worth it. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes, several days ago I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. I didn't think this was weird at all, so I just did it. Not questioning anything. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. I'm getting my anime voice vibe going again. We've been watching some Full Metal Alchemist, so I can do some like good crying, and I can do some good yells. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared, and he isn't at the boat shop either. Oh. Exactly, yes. Senpai. What? Guard, what should... Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared? Wait, did he just know that that dude left? It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is, and I want to kiss him, and I want to hug him. Very well. Court is adjourned. Yeah, big dun-dun on that. Dun-dun-dun. December 27th. Phoenix Wright hasn't received a single Christmas present. His December is ruined. Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Larry is the murderer. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Oh God, he's got Nom flashbacks. Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. Could try to smile a little? Relax? I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. I am a furry.
Finish him.
Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? Yeah, it is the scene. It's the scene from Full Metal Alchemist where he's like, I've got something to tell you, brother. And then shit goes down and he never gets to tell him. And then his brother's super butthurt about it. Calm down. It's a nightmare I've had. Oh, he's going to be able to tell me some evidence by framing it as a nightmare. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Oh man, Edgeworth. Oh my God, to be continued? December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Oh, and Lynn, I'm not ready for this? What am I not ready for? It's going to be good? Okay, what? I'll put my finger on the Taco Bell button because I think a Taco Bell dong is worth it. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. That's my memory voice. Do you think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes somebody's life, never. Nick. Yo, how's everybody doing? Fucking Larry. What do you think of my performance today? I'm swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Yeah, I feel a little faint when Larry shows up, too. It's not like a good omen. It was a death of peace of mind. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. Rated R superstar, Edge. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. The day I'd go to the gulag before I'd bow to Larry. This is not a bowing question. I'm afraid to examine Larry. I don't want to talk to Larry. I would like to move from Larry, and I don't want to show Larry any of my court records. So, okay, we'll start by talking with him. Let's talk about today's trial, Larry. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Seriously, Nick. The whole shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, except for when I went up on the stand. When I went up on the stand from the audience where I was, am no longer there. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? We follow the evidence, Larry. Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Maya, not me. You weren't there, Maya. Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Maya's so cute. I love her. Like, what's the opposite of just toxic positivity? Just antidote positivity. She literally is just like a little ball of energy. It's amazing. Edgeworth. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Yeah, Soup's adorable. Oh, yeah, I'm on Team Maya all the way. Anti-Team Larry. Oh, yeah, no spoilers. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry, they saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? Was he getting his head dunked into a toilet and they came up and saved him? That's his hero origin story? This is where we find out that Edgeworth and Phoenix are Chuck and Jimmy. Holy shit. Ultimate anime crossover. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. She's puffing her cheeks. She's puffing her cheeks, making herself look larger, more threatening, more venomous. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial, a class trial. You remember Larry? Spring, 4th grade. A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 US still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. Ooh, classic move. As a homeschooled kid, couldn't really do that. It's my mom would have known. Oh, I'm sick. Like, okay, then you're gonna be sick all day, and I'm like, I should be able to go outside, right? I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. They asked for me to be murdered. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I don't know what Kid Phoenix would sound like. I didn't do it. No, that's too... It's like a baby. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was him. Give me my money back. You're such a meanie. Just admit that you did it. Wow, these kids are freaking mean. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. Oh my God. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Wow, education system failing again. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Edgeworth pulled out a pair of brass knucks and fought the entire class one by one. Oh no. You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. Oh, I knew it. That was a deleted scene, right? You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? He's so cute. He does the same pose. It wasn't you who stole my lunch money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, the boy is innocent. Oh, he hit him with the burden of proof tossed upon the believers. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Bunch of flat earthers in this class. Jesus. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. I love how the classroom is set up like a courtroom. Very nice. Very well. I will replace the money myself. Dang. This is a structural problem. $38 US gets stolen and the teacher's got to replace it. But the money that she's replacing it with is it's already been taxed. It's already been... The teacher's losing money now. It's like that kid stole from the teacher. The teacher stole the money. Yeah, I felt immediately guilty. I'll give you your money back, but only because your meddling kids caught me. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends, except when Edgeworth wasn't my friend. Maya's crying. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. It's like this. I really relate to that sometimes. I'll have like what I consider to be like a pivotal moment in my life or something, and I'll talk to somebody else who was there, and they're like, oh yeah, I suppose that thing happened. I'm like, what? It was such a big deal. It was such a big deal. It's even funnier also when it's the other way around, when somebody's telling you that there was this pivotal thing you did, and you're like, I don't even remember that. I don't even remember your name. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, it was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Let's talk about Edgeworth's goals. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney. Wow. Historical. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. Okay, this is where it gets sad. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." So somebody at the New York Post was really going for that clickbait. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him and to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Aww. Ultimate bromance. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. Yeah. Because otherwise he would just lose. Like, he would lose the court case. That's amazing. That's the most brilliant thing Phoenix has ever done. I don't know if it's worth it, but, you know, for Phoenix it was. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Yeah, Larry is like, here's my chance to squeeze this into a free defense attorney. Right? It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker who's flown the coop. We need to find out who or what he is. He's a parrot in human clothes. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of the evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Gourd Lake. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my thigh in half. Sorry about that. Wait, how... He snapped his tie in half? How strong is Gumshoe? No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come with me. It's my duty to you as a police officer. I'll tear every tie in this fucking city. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Ah, one other thing. Ah! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I got more ties to tear, okay? I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Okay, that's my job to make jokes that bad. Like, you do not steal that from me. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, so I guess I can go everywhere but the woods. Let's go to the... Let's try to go to the boat dock thing. Okay, Gourd Lake. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. Larry is really a piece of shit sometimes. He just dips when it's convenient and wants everything for free. Larry. Okay. Let's go to the boat rental shop. December 27th, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Holy shit, it's Grossberg. Hello. What might you be doing here? I don't remember. I think I did a southern accent for him. Out for a walk, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Yeah, surprise Grossberg appearance. Jump scare. Sorry to any viewers who are watching stream to relax. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Give you a 45-pound dumbbell and request that you do bend over rows. I'm a bit of a creep. Whoa, Grossberg. Too much. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Okay, can we go in the caretaker shack? Oh my god. He dipped, but he left his beloved pet parrot here. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, squawk. I see. Okay. Is exactly who I'm imitating in my head. For me to switch accents quickly between characters. So Phoenix is my normal speaking voice. Maya is my normal speaking voice, a little higher. And then it's like, if it's an accent, the only way I can switch between them quickly is to imagine a person that I know talking that way, and that helps me get into character quicker. And you're gonna laugh because you know Danny Boy, that's my Gumshoe. Gumshoe is like Danny Boy's voicemails to me. He'll always call me and he'll be like, "Hey there, Corwin, just calling to tell you, missed you at LaGuardia." Like he'll talk like that. He doesn't actually talk like that, but he does that character, and that is Gumshoe. And then yeah, Grossberg, it's just like, it's like either what's his name? Creeper guy. It's either like a southern Kevin Spacey or like Knives Out Daniel Craig. So yeah, good job. Thank you. That's who I'm imitating. Hello, hello, squawk. Hey, it's Polly. Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello, squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Aw. It's so true. Like, this parrot is the key. It's the linchpin to everything. What up, parrot? Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Oh yeah, they're gonna bring the parrot down to the station and give it a bulletproof vest and teach it along with the other German shepherds. Have an attack parrot on the force. Perfect. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. Says I can't take you. Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. Let's look in this box again. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. Let's break the law. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. Not so sure. Yeah, Maya's just ready to go for it. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Maya is just with me so she can commit crimes in the guise of helping somebody. I guess there might be a clue or two. And then Phoenix needs her, like, intensity for him to break the law. So they're actually a great team. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Oh man, it's a graphic designer did this. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond, frame Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. Is that like Grossberg? Mr. Red White? Larry? It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? Yeah, where's our handwriting expert? Is Polly a handwriting expert? Maybe Mia. But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Added letter from the safe to the court. Always look in the trash. Ah. What's wrong? Never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh, see? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Alright. Let's get out of here. I know, yeah, it feels like Myst, but the areas are so disconnected, it kind of messes me up sometimes. And like, it's like sometimes it'll let you jump areas and sometimes it won't. Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. See if Gumshoe's here. Okay, Gumshoe is out. Okay, let's go to the detention center. Hey, welcome on in, Sklinks. How's it going? Sklinks likes Myst. Never understood this game though. It's basically like Myst, except more anime and less puzzles. So, yeah, it's pretty close. And no teleportation books either. Detention center. Let's see if Edgeworth is here. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Sklinks. Oh, there we go. Edgeworth, talk to me, buddy. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard a story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? It was just a day in Edgeworth's life. Just a Tuesday. Got a late night at work, but getting things done. Awesome. Hey, well, I hope the Cozy Stream vibes help you program away. You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in the 4th grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. I think Nick just fabricated it and exaggerated it in his memory. Well, it probably only mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple to a fault, even. There is a benefit to being kind of a simple person. Like, it's actually very hard to live a simple life. It takes a lot of planning and decision making and boundaries. So, shut up, Edgeworth. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much. Mayhaps. Let's talk. He's looking kind of sad. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. Gosh, he's such an edgelord. He's such an edgelord. I couldn't let myself deny the reality that you had living in fucking Candyland. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. Sounds made up. I understand this game is made up, you know, but that name sounds made up. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I'd lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. He just blacked out and just kicked ass. I know, it's like, I feel sorry for Edgeworth, but also, damn, he really internalized this stuff. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yoki was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. And then Phoenix is over here like, I want to become a defense attorney so I can meet and talk with Edgeworth. And Edgeworth's like, I hate your guts. Let's talk about Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? Yeah, this is peak cringe pilled right here. Very cringy. He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Could Von Karma be a speed runner? He could just like start playing Galaga or something. Be like the best player in the world. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Oh, no. We'll take him to Taco Bell, buddy up to him, and then he is going to be like, he'll be stuck in the bathroom. He won't be able to make it to court. It's the perfect strategy. Von Karma is a perfectionist, and he will not pass up the, bean beef burrito. Von Karma is kind of Chuck-like. Chonk. Better Call Saul and Chonk. Yeah, he has Chuck tendencies. Like, very intelligent, very perfectionist, and, but doesn't have an allergy to electricity, though. But arguably neither did Chuck. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. See, this is why the bean beef burrito at Taco Bell would be his ultimate weakness. Get him gassed up. If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. Oomph. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. Let's see. Offices? I mean, he was randomly there, so. Grossberg Law Offices. Let's get a handwriting sample from this man. He's out again. When does he work anyways? Yeah, Grossberg's never home. Let's go to Wright & Co. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. What to do? Just do what you do. That should work. Okay, any ideas? Well, any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Wasn't there a place where we were like... could look at all the old records? Where was that? Check the bushes always. Oh, there's somebody in the forest? Oh, there's a policeman in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Okay, I was like, damn. I just like randomly searched the forest and I was like, is that what they wanted me to do? It wasn't. Edgeworth, see this letter? Oh, the delay is pretty minimal today? Good. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me?
Finish him.
Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait. That old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi? Could he be Yogi?
I'm bouncing.
Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Alright, we got some more talking to do, Edgeworth. Let's talk about Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Oh, we're hitting the deep lore, baby. Oh, there's an earthquake. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. I know, the name, it's like, it's super made up. It's not a real name. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet. I said, quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. Yeah, Phoenix Wright, I've suspended my disbelief because it's just been so long. And I've said it so many times. I'm like, that's his name. But it is that is weird too. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. What's the pun? That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. Think it's Naruhodo? Oh. I'm not sure what that means. It's okay. I'll look it up later. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Oh. Huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Oh, this is a memory. I get to do the memory voice. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. And the nightmare. For the last 15 years, I've had that same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? Cheerleader avalanche. Oh, no, it's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. You're not making this easier. I want to get out. Get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Oh. And Lynn says, I only know this because Mawa Uwu is the world's biggest Ace Attorney fan. She's really into it. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah, what? What are you... Oh, dang, that's so intense. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. And with that scream, I awake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. And Lynn says, dude. Imagine what's that going off in the elevator. It'd be so loud. It would be like... And then the echo. That's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? Oh, what if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Dang, Edgeworth. Man, that's not you. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. Oh, please, Edgeworth. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think that there is anything we can do, like it or not. Yeah, and Lynn's like, no way. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There is somebody who knows about DL6. There we go. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. There he is. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. You did know it. I was like looking at a walkthrough, but you did it off the top of the dome. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. Ma. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. Hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, Maya's crying again. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream, only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm? Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. Damn. Just because I'm seeing a picture of it, though, doesn't mean I think it's real. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably diswrecked. Dun dun. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Let's talk about Gregory Edgeworth, Pops. He was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think of it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. It's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. I mean, in fairness, we've done a lot of illegal stuff as the good guys in this game, so that's fine. We're not much different than Von Karma. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. How is he able to forge stuff in court? Isn't that like mega illegal? Yeah. It's pretty next level illegal. Very sussy. Yeah, you have to make a bunch of promises, you know, like right hand on the Bible when you go into a court. You can't perjure yourself. And he lost and died in despair, as it were. I see. Okay, let's talk about the spirit medium, Mia Fey. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. Oh. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. This is like kind of a goofy game regardless, but I love that it just took another level of goofy where they're like, the ghost of Edgeworth lied so that his son wouldn't know that he shot him. There's so much to think about here. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? Is it more of this? I love it. It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Oh, man. All right, Grossberg. Here's Misty Fey. She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. What do you know about this parrot? I'm showing the parrot to everybody. Oh, yeah, I should definitely show him the letter. Showing him everything. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow, we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be erased. Oh ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Oh shit. It's red white, isn't it? Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I don't think it's any of these people. We think that it was Yanni Yogi. Maybe it was Yanni Yogi? Yanni Yogi? You claim he wrote himself this letter, then followed his own instructions? Yeah, I guess that would be what happened. Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality. That would be the M. Night Shyamalan ending to this, for sure. I think that's definitely a possibility, yes. No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. I'll ask you again. Okay, so it's got to be Von Karma. Could it be Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. What? Wait. You're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. Oh my God. They'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. And it says, I doubt it. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Oh. Gregory versus Manfred. He is a pretty bad perfectionist. If you left that damning piece of evidence, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a safe, but the parrot kind of let us in. Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Oh, sent him hurtling into the sun. Big time problems. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Oh, to plot the murder. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he'd taken in his many years of prosecuting. He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. You're Maya. You're ready to go to Europe. No vacations? Yeah, you gotta take vacations. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. Yeah, it's called manslaughter. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But, Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. He said he saw it in a nightmare. It's like when you're writing a MLA sourced paper and you say, source It came to me in a dream. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Anlin says, there's no way you would put away an adult after they accidentally committed a murder as an 8-year-old. Yeah, I don't even know what would happen in that. And also, the law in this game is like weird. Like, the judge doesn't seem like a real judge. He seems like just some dude they got to put on the frock and let him make big decisions. Big decisions, and he was not ready for them at all. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. Nice. My voice is Ace Attorney'd out. It's the most voice-intensive game that we do on stream. But what is really cool is it's still bright out, and I'm basically done with stream. This is so amazing. I actually am able to just like enjoy the sunlight. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I hope that you've enjoyed our meditation stream. We've been meditating on solving murders really, really carefully, really closely. Take care. I will see you all next time, and have a great rest of your night. Deuces.